The 2023 Gaza War marked one of the most significant escalations in the Israel-Palestine conflict in decades. Sparked by a sudden and devastating attack by Hamas on October 7, 2023, it quickly escalated into a full-scale war, drawing global attention, humanitarian concern, and fierce debate about justice, security, and human rights. To understand the scale and impact, we'll break down how it began, how it unfolded, and what it means for the future of the region. On October 7th, Hamas launched an unprecedented attack on southern Israel. Thousands of rockets were fired, while armed militants breached the border by land, sea, and even using paragliders. Communities near Gaza, including kibbutzim, were stormed, resulting in over 1,200 deaths, mostly civilians, and hundreds of hostages taken back into Gaza. Israel described this as its 9/11 moment, triggering an immediate declaration of war by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Israel responded with massive airstrikes targeting Hamas infrastructure, but also devastating civilian areas. Entire neighborhoods in Gaza City, Khan Yunis, and Rafah were reduced to rubble. The Israeli government declared its goal was to dismantle Hamas entirely and rescue hostages. The scale of bombardment was immense. Over 30,000 airstrikes in the first 3 months. Gaza's health authorities reported tens of thousands of civilian deaths, including thousands of children, while hospitals, schools, and refugee camps were struck. The war quickly escalated into a humanitarian catastrophe. Gaza, already under blockade since 2007, was cut off almost entirely. Food, fuel, water, and medical supplies ran critically low. The UN warned of a looming famine. Displacement reached unprecedented levels, with over 80% of Gaza's population forced from their homes. Refugee shelters became overcrowded, disease spread rapidly, and electricity blackouts paralyzed hospitals. The war drew sharp international reactions. The U.S. reaffirmed its strong military and diplomatic support for Israel, sending carrier strike groups to the Mediterranean and supplying precision munitions. Meanwhile, global protests erupted, with millions calling for a ceasefire and condemning the civilian toll. The UN General Assembly passed resolutions demanding humanitarian pauses, but vetoes in the Security Council, especially by the United States, delayed stronger action. The conflict risked spreading beyond Gaza. Hezbollah in Lebanon launched rockets into northern Israel, while attacks on U.S. bases in Iraq and Syria increased. Iran's role, through support of Hamas and allied groups, heightened fears of a wider Middle East war. Egypt and Qatar positioned themselves as mediators, but achieving a lasting truce proved difficult. The 2023 Gaza War wasn't just another flare-up. It shifted the dynamics of the entire conflict. Israel questioned its long-standing security strategy, Palestinians faced unprecedented devastation, and international diplomacy confronted new urgency. The future remains uncertain. Will Hamas survive militarily? Can a new Palestinian leadership emerge? Will Israel face more isolation globally? These questions will define the post-war era and determine whether peace, once again, remains elusive. If you want to understand more pivotal moments in history, subscribe and join us for the next story that shaped our world.